it's Leela, the proud poly kinky queer slut. I have recently transitioned to a podcast format for these. So instead of thinking of them as like malformed little videos I'm throwing out there on the YouTubes for download, doing it as podcast format, which has helped me find my legs because I love podcasts, so especially educational podcasts. And so I'm really liking this idea of doing this as a little podcast that can drop into your feed. So just FYI, there's going to be a change in format, and today we're going to do the first change in format podcast. So the format's going to be question and answer. So I really want all of you to ask me any questions you've got, and fill up my queue with questions, and I will answer as many of them as I can on these little podcasts. So first question. I'm also going to rotate themes. So we're going to start with proud, and then poly, and then kinky, and then queer, and then slut. And so different questions on those topics each week. I know a lot of this stuff already, but I am going to do a little bit of research, not a ton, but a little bit of research. And in the show notes, I'll post whatever references I use. So today's first one is going to be about proud. So being proud, I get the question all the time, aren't you ashamed of yourself? And no, I'm not. And a lot of why I'm not is because of the evolution of psychology in the last 15, 20 years. And specifically, there's the work of Brene Brown. And she writes in the self-help kind of book aisle. But she's actually a research scientist, a research psychologist. And she researched shame. She researched shame, guilt, and happiness, and what makes people happy and what makes people unhappy, and whether there was any use in shame. And her research, and specifically her book, Daring Greatly, was just life-changing for me to encounter, because it really lays out why shame is harmful. And to give you cliff notes of my personal feeling about why shame is bad, is that shame is the feeling that I am wrong because of what I do. No one ever does something good because they feel like they are wrong and they are bad. The way that our brains work is that we do what we want to do. We move in the direction towards what we want. So, and feelings of shame, feelings of you're bad, feelings of you're wrong, those feelings have the effect on our brain of making us either not act or making us repress, and then act out in ways that are counter to our best selves. They also make us feel absolutely horrible about ourselves. And that makes us, frankly, less able to live our truths. So I really think it's beautiful what she's done, and I encourage everybody to check out the books, especially Daring Greatly, because that one was my favorite. Brene Brown again. But also I want to point out that she also talks about the difference between shame and guilt. So guilt is like, I feel bad because I did something wrong. And we all make mistakes. We all do things that are wrong. We are all, short with somebody when we don't mean to, and, have to say we're sorry for things that we did. But the difference is that feeling guilty about something is feeling like I did something wrong. I made a mistake. Shame is feeling like I am wrong. I am a mistake. And that's what makes shame so harmful. None of us are mistakes. We're not mistakes. We are beautiful exactly how we are. And so keeping that in mind really helps you find your truth. So anyway, that's my question for today. First one in this new format. I hope you all like it. And remember, you can ask me anything. Thanks and have a great day.